There's nobody quite like our guest tonight. That has been proven by science. Joining us now from high atop Shaq Mountain, the one and only Shaquille O'Neal. How you doing, Shaq?
I'm doing good, Jimmy. How about yourself?
I've had better weeks for sure. You're in Las Vegas now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts about? You have a unique perspective, not just as a Black American, but you also have law enforcement training. You worked as, I think, an auxiliary sheriff. You, at one time, talked about running for sheriff. I think some members of your family, your uncle was a police officer. What do you think when you turn on the television?
Yeah, there's an old saying that goes, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And what happened to George Floyd was all the way wrong. Absolutely wrong. Uncalled for. I've never seen that technique taught. A lot of police officers I talk to would never do that. Everybody's upset. Everybody's tired. We demand justice. They try to appease us by arresting one guy, but it was four officers out there, and I think people are just sick and tired. I'm 48 years old. I've seen, outbreaks and riots before. This is the first time I think the country is doing it all at the same time. Never seen it in more than one city. It's just that, we're tired. When I say we're, it's just, people that are standing up for people, especially the young African Americans, they're just tired. They want equality, that they want justice, and I understand. I do understand. I'm all for peaceful protesting. I don't like the opportunists that are riding around in neighborhoods, leaving bricks, trying to cause riots. I don't like people breaking into stores. I don't condone all of that, but I am for peaceful protesting and I am for justice. And the governor of Minnesota needs to do something. I think the other three guys need to be arrested. I think that's all the family is looking for. But like you said earlier, you've had better weeks. I've also had better weeks. I don't like to see the country like this. Wish we had somebody in the leadership position in the White House that would bring people together, not come on and say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Really miss Obama. I think he would have handled this situation with class and with honor. He would have definitely did the right thing. But my condolences to the Floyd's family. I never met Mr. Floyd, but I'm good friends with one of his best friends, Stephen Jackson. And according to Stephen, he was a great man. So, anybody from the Houston area have always been great to me. The Beaumont area, Texas area. I'm from San Antonio, so when I watched the video, I was disgusted. How can you have your knee on a man's neck for more than 5 minutes? It just didn't make any sense. And police officers, when you're not trained that, better. You have to know better in certain situations. And it's a chief of police friend of mine who was in the academy with me, Art Acevedo in Houston. What he did
Yeah.
in marching with the people, that was a great thing.
Yes.
He and I was actually in the police academy together. So
I saw him speak yesterday, and he had some really great things to say. And you wish that there were more Art Acevedos out there when you hear him speak.
yes, this is the policing and the community is at an all time high of being apart. When I was coming up, the policing, we had community policing. Everybody loved and respected police, but when you have situations like this, it has to be handled. But we're just looking for justice. That's all.
Shaq, did you have the talk that we now hear about, and I think is something that most white people weren't really aware of, the talk that you have to have with your sons about dealing with the police and being extra careful?
Yes, I have that talk with them all the time. I tell them first of all, you have to try to diffuse the situation by showing respect, because you have to understand that these people are also out here to doing their job. So you try to diffuse the situation, and if it happens to get rough, don't say anything, don't do anything, just comply. And then when all is said and done, you call me, and if stuff gets out of hand, then I will handle it. I will be the one to come down there and act crazy. I don't want you to act crazy while you're out there by yourself. So I just try to tell them to just comply, to just listen. But a lot of times that doesn't work either. So I try to be real with them and have certain conversations. But From the videos I seen with Mr. Floyd, he was compliant. I seen 3 different videos. I saw one video they had him on the wall. He wasn't talking back. He wasn't struggling. I saw another video in the car. Appears to be they were roughing him up. And in the last video, I see an officer with his knee on his neck. So that's not supposed to happen. But I have this conversation with my sons all the time. But I also tell them that just show respect. That.
We're with Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be right back. More with Shaq when we return. That is a sleeping Shaquille O'Neal as posted by his son, Sharif, on TikTok. Did Sharif ask you before he posted that, or he just put it up?
I've never seen that before in my life, so now Sharif's in trouble now. Yes, I've never seen that before.
It sounds like a bear mowing the lawn or something.
that was probably after one of my hard workout days.
Shaq, that would make a great commercial for your coffee company, Forto. This would be wake up with Forto.
Yes, it would. It would.
You guys are doing something for healthcare workers, and weirdly and sadly, it seems like COVID has become a sub-story to what we've been seeing right now. But of course, these people are still out there, and this could actually get a lot worse. You and Forto are donating 1 million shots to frontline workers of coffee.
Yes, 1 million coffee shots to frontline workers, because we understand, we love and respect that you guys have been working hard hours. You've been underpaid, overworked. But with our product Affordo, give you our energy shot. So I think in 33 states we've already donated over 800,000. We plan on just giving away 1 million photo shots to the frontline workers. I want to say to all the frontline workers out there, thank you very much. You probably don't hear it enough. We love you, we respect you, and the world would not be operable without you guys. So we commend you for your hard work, and we appreciate you.
Shaq, you've also chosen as our charity tonight the Boys and Girls Club of America. You used to go to the Boys and Girls Club when you were a kid. Well, you were a kid, right? You didn't just come out a giant.
No, I was actually. My mother tells me I was 6'11" when I came out. Not 6 foot 11, 6 pounds 11 ounces. Yeah,
I would have believed either.
Yeah, I was a very tiny, cute, sexy baby, and I'm still very tiny, cute, and sexy now.
Did any kid ever try to fight you at the boys' club?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, I would imagine they must have been older. It couldn't have been anybody your age.
Well, no, they were all older, and because I was bigger, I had to fight the older guys. But it was fun. It actually just taught me how to be fearless and taught me how to be tough.
Well, if you would like to join us and make a donation, go to bgca.org. That is the Boys and Girls Club of America. I love talking to you, Shaq. I love seeing you. Thank you so much for talking to me tonight. I really do appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
Brother.
Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be right back.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is ridiculous.